SSBM stuff.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we should have them.
So I think we're going to be going live pretty soon, to my understanding.
Alright, Alright, we're ready to go. Are you ready to go?
Oh man, it's
Rainbow.
happening.
Mash your faces. Mash your faces in the chat.
Alright, I'm gonna unenter, and here we go. And the race is starting in 10 seconds. We are live with the race. This is exciting. We are already almost up to 1,000 viewers. In fact, we are over 1,000 viewers, and the race just started.
Hey, well done, chat. You guys just hit a PB for the day.
Good luck to all participants.
Alright, so you're gonna see there will be some stream lag on some of the streams, so everybody is starting at the right time. We can get a refresh on the stream's rainbowism, that would be good.
Yeah, that looks pretty close. So run us through the story real quick. I mean, I've watched a lot of runs, but I still don't really understand the story behind this game, if I'm going to be perfectly honest.
The story? You're implying that there is a story to begin with. No, but no, this story makes 100% sense. Just Mario has never been to this island, and he wants to just chill there, and then he gets arrested for something he couldn't possibly have done.
Okay.
That's a pretty good storytelling, I'd say.
Hold that thought real quick. We're having a multi-picnic. This is something I've never seen before in my life, but we're having a multi-picnic. Okay.
Twitch, please.
When in doubt,
it's a quadruple picnic.
When in doubt,
we
blame
get it now.
Twitch.
Alright. This intro is pretty convenient for more people to join the to watch the race if they want to watch. Because there is nothing really happening for 7 minutes straight.
Right.
This is
So it
probably
starts
This is probably one of the big things people hate about this game is if you reset, you have to rewatch this whole section again.
Yeah, it's true. The thing is, if you want to learn this game, you shouldn't really be discouraged by the long intro, because at the beginning you're going to beat your PB every time, no question. It's only if you go for a really tight time that you're going to have to reset more.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so at the beginning, it's not like you're going to start this game and then you're only going to be doing resets. That's not going to happen at all, I can assure you. So if you want to pick up this game, don't be afraid. Go for it. And this game is pretty infamous for its voice acting as well. I honestly don't think the voice acting is as terrible as people make it out to be. It's just it's pretty rich in comedic value.
See, the intro cutscene voice acting is pretty campy, but I think it fits the game well. And then after that, the Piantas or whatever they're called, I love their voice acting. It's just gibberish. It's Yagama Buddha Fugama. It's what? That's not even words, man.
It's pretty good. I love the Piantas in this game. They make for pretty good citizens.
Top 5 best NPCs. So I don't know how, but Samurai is already winning. This is like a cutscene.
Are you sure it is not just a stream delay going on?
It's gonna be a little bit of stream delay, yeah.
Yeah. The thing, the first 7 minutes of this game. Oh shit! 1 second.
Rest in peace.
So you get your first shine pretty quickly in this game. You have to, again, basic, starter, part of the game. You get your little nozzle. You do something really
sorry
basic.
for that.
Yeah,
there was a phone call coming in, and I just threw my phone away so that it doesn't bother me anymore.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Just threw it in the trash.
You guys might be familiar with this cutscene. This is featured in toearn.com/not. This is where the sad music plays.
Yeah.
endangering our very way of life. Indeed.
Wait, what are you laughing at?
Oh, Tofuls.
Though it is
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh god, Tofu is going in.
beneath the veil of darkness.
I didn't even notice.
Shines colors every
Rainbowism,
darkness.
playing some things here.
All of our gardens shine bright and
Implying.
every spot at the shine gate. The reason? It's
But yeah, after this intro, the game is going to pick up its pace really quickly, starting with the first shine.
hold this sketch of the perpetrator.
And
Yeah.
we can talk a lot more about the game then. This is just kinda waiting around, but it's not going to last for very long.
Among us. It is none other than
This is the calm before the storm.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
I judge the defendant guilty as charged.
So run me through the most important things of like the first level and the second level. Like where are people going to lose their game time?
They're going to be losing time on the very first shine, if I have to be honest. Because the very first shine of this game is already very difficult and it involves RNG.
I see.
Because basically what you do for the first shine is you're going to make your way to a PD Piranha, and to do that, what pretty much everyone does is they use a spider in the water, because if you stun it with your flood, you can jump really, really high, and you can jump right to where the windmill is. And the spider position is not always the same. He can be in a very favorable position, or he can be completely out of the picture. So you're going to see people being ahead and behind already after the first giant.
All right. A little bit of
Yep, it's gonna be
equalizer
very
there.
heated up.
reason of the shine sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator.
So where's the next spot that people would be probably losing or gaining time over each other?
Mario.
I mean, I would
Um,
expect that some of the top runners are probably just going to be gaining time through movement in general, but
That's right.
I just want to know the
Um,
choke points a little better.
Choke points. The runners will be entering Gelato Beach relatively early, and the second episode of Gelato Beach has enemies that sometimes just don't work as they are intended, because they're on a mirror and you have to knock them off, but there's
Right.
one specific mirror where sometimes you ground pound in the perfect spot and they just won't go away. So that is a bullshit place where people tend to lose time.
What are they
and,
called? Does anyone know what those things are called?
I think they're called cataquacks.
Okay.
I think they are. Right, so people are defeating their second Goop Piranha plant, and Shadow Mario is going to appear very soon. You can't really mess him up, like he's really easy, but if you do mess him up, then it costs 8 seconds, so we'll see how that goes.
I see. Oh, the chat is actually saying I think they're Plungellos.
Plungello? You mean...
I mean that's basically
the-
the exact same as Cataquack.
The cataquacks are the blue ducks then, I think.
Okay.
Because they're different. Really? I have never heard that word though. That's really weird.
You learn something new every day.
Apparently so. Well,
How do people know that? Stelzig answered. He's racing.
well, he's not really occupied that much. This is a pretty chilling part of the game.
By the way, I just wanted to give a shout out to Time Warner Cable while you guys were breaking that down. My internet went down for 30 seconds. That's why I'm not streaming it anymore.
I noticed.
A huge shout out to Rainbowism again for doing this for us.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, it looks like Samurai Man. Wait. Oh, that's Stelzig. Stelzig got the quick unlock on the M sign, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, interesting. How does that work?
If you spray the M sign before Shadow Mario paints the M, then if you do
Oh,
it
okay.
like in a specific way, you can already unlock it before you're supposed to open it, and it saves a couple of seconds.
I see Pyroshade just hit that too.
Oh, nice. And this is where stuff is going to go down. Let's see how the spider goes for everyone. Surprisingly enough, I think every one of our fourth racers is getting a good spider.
Huh.
Yeah, this is looking very good. I don't think anyone is really tripping up. That's excellent. And
Well,
they all
that's-
went for the windmill wall kicks, where you can jump off the windmill blades and just make your way up to PD Piranha, and it looks very impressive.
It looks super cool.
It's very quick movement. This is amazing! I was expecting like at least 2 runners already losing a lot of time because of the spider, but I don't think that's the case. This is going way better than it usually does for a race, if you ask me.
Yeah,
There's-
I'm fascinated by how many. Like, what are the chances that everyone would have a good spider like that?
Pretty
Is there
low.
Okay.
Well, I can't give you any percentage, but it's pretty low.
But this isn't any percentage race. If you
Oh,
can't give it to
oh,
me, who
wow.
can?
Jokes, man.
I do have to say, this beginning... Like, everyone is at PD Piranha right now. This is... I hope this is going to stay for a while. That would be amazing. I love close races. What you might be noticing is if you spam spray, which is hitting R and A at the same time, you can fill up PD Piranha's belly especially quickly. But it's kind of risky because if you fail it, he's gonna headbutt you and you're going to lose 5 seconds. So you only want to do that if you are a good spam sprayer.
I see.
But yeah, this is looking very good, and they are making their way into episode 3. Oh yeah, by the way, for some reason they allow you to skip the first shine of Bianco Hills for no particular reason. That's an exception because this game is very linear. You have to beat the 7th episode of each stage to unlock the final area, which is your goal in any percent.
I see.
That's right. Just something, to say. And the first secret of the speedrun is going to come up where you lose Flood. And nobody should really have problems with it because it's easy, but let's see how it goes.
Now that
Yeah,
you've said it, I mean, the commentator's curse is powerful.
Some of these secrets are rather difficult, though. As
Mm-hmm.
progress
You are
through the
going
game.
you're going to be seeing very difficult secrets later on. And it's going to be interesting to see how the streamers handle the secrets with all the pressure going on.
Yeah, that's another thing.
It seems like Samurai Man is actually taking the lead just from raw movement at this point.
And Toeful actually just fell off there. I don't know if anybody caught
Yeah.
I
that.
told you the commentator's curse.
No,
I told
no,
you
I
as soon as you say that.
No.
As soon as you say that, it's guaranteed to happen.
Oh,
Everyone mashed
that
the
is-
OP.
Oh man.
The-
Okay,
the-
I saw the message now, Rainbow.
Pressure is just too much for the Prodigy.
I
It's
told you.
okay. That is not GG right there at all. The race is still completely open, obviously. So right here, what you're going to see is what we showed before the race started.
This
That is the
house
first
skip.
clip that
Yeah.
Let's see how skip is not too Wow, I'm doing it again, right? I'm doing it again.
Yep.
Most people. Let's just say that most people should nail this.
This
Let's see.
skip is really hard, and no one's ever gotten it before.
Maybe I should say that.
It looks like Samurai Man's good to go for it.
Mm-hmm. Samurai Man is usually good to go for that trick.
Stelzig looks pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Pyro Shade with a couple
I do
missed
believe
shots.
Toeful and Pyro Shade are tripping up a little bit.
Yeah.
But you can get really unlucky. I think Toeful missed it. Yeah. So Toeful
Rip.
is getting kinda unlucky at the beginning of the race, which is very unfortunate. But that doesn't have to mean anything. I do believe Pyro Shade failed it as well, damn. Well, Stelzig and Samurai Man are very close though.
It looks like Toeful actually pulled ahead again. Pyro Shade for third, even after that early trip up in the first secret area.
Ah, yeah.
And I just wanted to shoot this off as a reminder. I was reminding people throughout the race. If you'd like to donate, all the prize money goes to the racers as well as the guest commentator. If you click on that link and leave a donation comment, your donation will be read on the stream. Currently, right now, just let me do a quick refresh. We still have $20.69 that has been donated so far. So again, at the end of the race, the money will be split up as a prize pool amongst the top 4 runners. So just click on that link and you're good to go.
And I
Carry
mean,
on.
the Super Mario Sunshine runners have put in some pretty amazing love and devotion to this game. So if you do
Hmm.
appreciate it, if you watch their streams a lot, I would highly recommend donating to them. Raise up the hype.
We've got over 1,200 people watching right now, so also shout outs to those showing up and watching this.
Hey, good work, chat. You guys did it.
Mm-hmm, very nice. Alright, so this is going to be pretty interesting because Celtic and Samurai Man are at the PD Piranha rematch that I mentioned before the race. And the RNG can totally decide who's gonna pull ahead right now. So, we're gonna see how that goes.
Give me your Worcester sub emotes. Want to see the RNG.
That's true.
So what is a bad pattern here?
Bad pattern is if he goes over the wall, which is to the left of you, because then you cannot shoot him down from the sky at all. And also just generally, if he just keeps on flying without you being able to knock him down, that is also terrible luck. It's kind of hard to describe what is a bad pattern, but you're going to you're going to detect a bad pattern when it happens.
I think it looks pretty intuitive. Wow, there's actually a dead zone in the tornado attack right next to him. I didn't even know that. But Samurai Man just kind of like waddled right next to him.
Samurai Man and Stelzig getting identical RNG so far?
Right now, yeah.
That's interesting. Good for them, because this looks like at least a decent pattern. He's going over the wall. That's kind of a shame.
Did you go over the wall for both of them?
No, I don't. He's going to go over the wall for Stelzig, I'm pretty sure, as his next move.
Like Samurai Man needs any more help in this race, right?
I think Samurai Man's RNG is about to become a little bit less than average, but it's still not like absolutely atrocious, you know.
Right. I think Stelzig's having a picnic. Is that... Okay, it's back.
Yeah.
Man, this fight is...
Rather long.
This fight is so long.
Mm-hmm. But Samurai Man and Stelzig have finished the fight now.
They actually look fairly similar in terms of where they are.
Mm-hmm. They're rather close. The difference isn't too much. So that's good. The PD Piranha luck didn't seem to like create a large gap between those two, which is very good.
But it actually put Stelzig in the lead, didn't it?
I think so. I think Stelzig is in the lead right now, with Samurai Man being second. Stelzig got a sub 17 minutes PD Piranha 2 split, which is very good, especially for racing conditions. So I hope Stelzig keeps up the pace, because if he does, he might just trump Samurai Man. But of course it's too early to tell, you know.
I love upsets.
If you are wondering why they randomly left Bianco Hills instead of finishing the stage, it's faster to just leave Bianco Hills as is right now and to take care of unlocking Gelato Beach, because then you skip Delfino Plaza cutscenes. Because if you leave Gelato Beach as it is, the game will always remind you, you know, Gelato Beach can be unlocked right now.
Right.
And if you do unlock it, the game doesn't show you anything until you have 10 shines. So that's why they're saving time, if you're wondering. Like the route for this game used to be just go from level to level and, you know, beat 7 shines and then go to the next level. But over the years the route for this game has become a lot more refined and interesting, at least at the beginning, so that's cool. Alright, and Stelzig and Samurai Man are both heading into Gelato Beach, which doesn't make for the best watch. It's like objectively the most boring level to speedrun, but that doesn't mean they can't lose time in it. So the Sandcastle secret is also it's still not one of those hard secrets, but the next couple of secrets are going to be difficult, so that's going to be very interesting to see how they handle that.
The biggest problem with the secrets is since you don't have flood, if you just miss one input, you're dead. There's no
That's
safety
what it
net.
is. That's why the secrets are so nerve-wracking for both the streamers and viewers.
Oh, Stelzig just lost some time there. Sarah might be able to pick up on that. He didn't
That's
lose too
true.
much, but he grabbed
That's
the
true,
ledge.
but Stelzig is still ahead.
Yeah.
The next shine can completely change that though, because this is what I've been telling you guys. This is a choking point for all races. Gelato
Actually,
Beach
wait, hold
episode
on.
2.
Stelzig actually did a trick on that shine sprite. I did it because I was so busy looking at the ledge
That's
grab.
right, Stelzig got the glitch. Okay,
But Stelzig glitched it.
okay, let
So
me
he
let
didn't
me
lose any
explain.
time there.
Yeah, the thing is, what Stelzig did is Stelzig ground pounded at the same time when the sand block was respawning, and the game kind of freaks out and just teleports Mario up into the air, and it just teleported him to where the shine was.
I've
And,
never seen that before.
If you execute that glitch perfectly, it's just as fast as doing it normally. I cannot
Wow.
believe Stelzig went for it in a race. That is a try hard right there.
I think that deserves some tryhard spam
Amazing,
going on.
Stelzig. That's what I want to see. I was
Yeah.
actually so busy looking at all the streams I didn't even notice it. So thanks for telling me that.
Yeah, I just like I saw him get the shine sprite, then I watched Samurai Man do it, and it was completely different. And like for some reason,
Yeah.
it didn't even register in my brain that it was some
Yeah.
kind of crazy glitch.
This deserves some tryhards and some one hands for Stelzig. Alright, so oh, Stelzig is having problems on the mirror, sadly.
So is this where I see a lot of runners get really frustrated with this mirror part, where it
Yeah.
looks like the guy's in the right spot, but he's not, and you go to
It's
ground
that's
pound
exactly
and it
what
doesn't
it
fling him.
is. The game just sometimes
Oh,
doesn't
no,
work like it
Stelzig.
should.
Stelzig, no.
So Samurai Man pretty much tied now with Stelzig at that point.
Yeah, it
I
actually
think
looks
so.
very
I
similar.
think Samurai Man might have pulled ahead, actually.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Few seconds.
Yeah, so that's
Whew.
unfortunate if you lose time because of just the game not working properly. And I do believe that TOEFL is having problems as well. That's unfortunate to see that racers have problems on this in a race, you know.
But you know, I think that actually made it pretty even because I think Samurai Man lost some time to RNG before.
You mean on PD Piranha?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's true. That's true. This is still a very close race, though.
But Samurai Man definitely in the lead. Now, I'm also interested to see who's in the lead between Toadpool and Pyroshade.
Oh yeah, it does seem like Pyroshade is currently in third place and
Yeah,
TOEFL
that's
is
right,
in
that's right.
fourth. Yeah, because Pyroshade is currently collecting the shine.
Yep.
The thing is, I don't know about any other people. I'm currently only looking at the top 4 because, you know, looking at like 10 streams is a little bit too much. So it might. I wonder if like Paperario or somebody else might
Black
be in
Yoshi,
third place.
possibly.
Yeah, Black Yoshi too.
And you know, if any of you guys are fans of those guys, give us the live updates. Let us
Yeah.
know if they're doing anything cool.
Yeah, Chad,
Yes.
if you could lend us a hand, that would be really nice.
Yeah.
So this boss here, Wiggler, there is actually, like, he's not random. There is actually a way to manipulate him, which is to wait when he's rolling in the sand, so that he always gets up in the position that you want him to. So the only part about him that's random is the body parts that you have to ground pound when the arrow shows up, you know?
I got you.
And that doesn't generally lose that much time, so this shine is pretty even. But if someone makes a mistake, then Wiggler just goes onto the waste time train, and he's just going to run around all over the place, and it's gonna be a disaster.
Seems like both Stelzig and Samurai Man
yeah,
handled it pretty
both
well.
of them. Samurai Man is ahead by a little bit more than I thought,
Yeah.
but yeah, they didn't completely mess up Wiggler or anything, which is very good. It seems like TOEFL and Pyroshade are doing well. Oh, Pyro Shade is in a sticky situation.
Oh wow, I see what
Wait
you
for
mean.
it, wait for it. Okay. Okay, Pyro Shade, okay. Pyro Shade got very lucky because if Wiggler goes to that
Yeah.
place, it might be that you have to ground pound a body part that you cannot reach because it's
Yeah.
underwater. But fortunately that didn't happen for Pyro Shade.
That was
So-
almost brutal.
It's very good. Wait, I wonder... No, Tofu just has to naturally wait. Okay, okay, okay. It seems as if no one had major troubles with Wiggler, which is good.
So is that Wiggler when he goes into the water? Is that based on just they performed it wrong, or could that just be some
Yeah,
bad luck?
they sprayed the Dune Bot a little bit too late, I believe. If you spray the Dune Bot at the right time, he will always trip the same way, so it's not RNG, even if it looks like it. And here currently we have the amazing auto scroller, which you cannot speed up at all, which is the Sandbird.
Auto scroller hype.
Yeah, technically this could be considered a huge choking point, because obviously if you're gonna fall down the Sandbird, that's gonna lose minutes, but no
Yeah.
one really does. Like, your controller would have to, like, stop working for you to fall down the Sandbird. Like, experienced players don't do it.
Well, now that you've said it, I mean,
No, 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 it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
you've
I assure
created the
you.
possibility.
Also, yeah, this is the Resident Sleeper bird. The chat is right.
I'm telling you, you don't know the power of the commentator's curse.
If anyone dies, please tell me. I have faith.
I mean, you're right. It is, of
Alright,
course, very
alright, alright.
difficult to die here.
Well, he's obviously doing it because he has time, since he's on the Sandbird, you know. I guess it's kinda annoying. But Tofu is just enjoying himself, man.
And the chat getting involved here with the dog face. I mean, no, I can't even say the dog face anymore because of Twitch.
Yeah,
Pranker Z.
Prankazzy.
Wait, did Twitch ban Dogface?
No, they just made a really ugly emote. Dog
Yeah.
face. that
Oh.
no one
I don't
likes.
really know what's the point of that is, but okay.
That's pretty funny.
So as far as I can see, none of our top participants died, so that's very good.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, we've got our first $4.20 donation here from Alexander, who did not leave a donation comment. But, thank you for that $4.20 donation, Alex.
There's the 420, man.
If you want to update the tracker to, I believe it's $24.89.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
correct?
right. That's right.
So just a friendly reminder, if you'd like to donate, all the money is going to the runners themselves as well as the guest commentator. The donation link is here. All and any donations are greatly appreciated. This is just a great way to, a lot of these runners have been working really hard to get these times. Be a great way to, help them out a little bit and show them your love.
So what Stelzig and Samraman were doing right now while we were talking is just a Piantissimo race, and it's also kind of like an auto-scroller, because you have to wait for him to finish the race, and yeah, if you go fast, that doesn't really speed him up, unfortunately, so you kind of have to wait. So that's why Gelato Beach is like objectively the worst stage for speedrunning. Like I said, you have to wait a lot, which is not
Yeah.
very entertaining. But the waiting is over now, and we're faced with another RNG shine for Stelzig and Samraman. The moving red coins, which there are two of them, are in random positions, and if they decide to not cooperate, then you can, I don't know, you can kiss your seconds goodbye, I guess.
You know, I saw that. I noticed that in Samurai's run that we were playing earlier, he had some difficulty finding where the red coins, and I was thinking to myself, like, is that even possible? Like, how could he not know where the red coin is at
Yeah.
this point? I knew
Yeah,
there
he
had to
is
be
not
something more
missing
to
the
it.
stationary red coins for sure.
Yeah. I figured there had to be something under the surface.
Stelzig. Oh no, Stelzig is getting trolled. Damn it. That is definitely... He's still at 5 coins and Samurai is done with the shine. This is very
my God.
unfortunate. Look at
that's brutal.
Pyroshade is now catching up a lot. They both have 5 coins. And even Tofu is kind of catching up. Wow,
Wow.
this is an absolute disaster for Stelzig. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Okay, I think he got the coin.
It's
Guys,
everywhere.
I think we're gonna need some one-hands to support Stelzig now.
So how are the swimming mechanics in this game in Power? Are they, you know, would you say they're relatively decent for a swimming portion of the game? I know that's one of the big things in any game, is swimming can be really frustrating.
The swimming mechanics in this game are okay. They could be better. Basically the fastest kind of movement in water is to just be on the surface and then keep jump diving because swimming is so slow. And when it comes to diving and coming to the surface again, it's pretty basic. There's nothing really to say about it. You don't really have to swim that much in any percent. There are hardly any missions where swimming is involved, so it's not really that big of a concern, to be honest. So what you can see Samurai doing right now is going for Pianta Village early. You're intended to only get up there with the rocket nozzle, but by doing a triple jump and a well-timed hover, you can actually grab the ledge, and it's a 3-frame window, so it's not that strict, but it's not that easy either.
You have to practice that for sure.
Need
Need some kind of visual cue.
So Samurai is in first place right now, and oh, Pyroshade! Pyroshade is actually in second place right now. I think he pulled ahead of Stelzig.
That is correct.
Stelzig being third place and Tofu is fourth. So this is an interesting turn of events.
It's really tight between Stelzig, Pyro, and Tofu.
Very tight. So these chomplets have different patterns to them. And Samurai got pretty much the best pattern you could hope for, so this is going to help him out even more. He will be in the lead for some time, I believe.
So notice Pyroshade actually missed the 3-frame window. It's gonna be a lot of time lost for him. And he went into the sewer. Oh, it's like a jump out of the sewer. I didn't know about that.
It's a backup strat.
Okay.
If you miss the jump, it doesn't lose you like half a minute or anything, but I guess it does cost you like 10 seconds, so that's unfortunate.
Alright,
I had no idea about that backup strat.
Quick $10 donation from Jack, who did not leave a comment, but thank you for that $10 donation. So the total is now $34.89. So let's see it. Let's get that up to 100. I'd like to see $100. That would be pretty awesome.
And all the proceeds from the donations go directly to the runners, right?
Correct. And a little bit goes to the guest commentator as well. And Fino just said that it looks like Paper R is actually in second place right now. So we'll be keeping tabs on him throughout the race.
I don't doubt that for a second. Paper is also a good racer. So, well, a good racer? A good speedrunner for this game in general, my bad.
You know, that is an interesting point, though. There's a hugely different aspect of thought to races and world record attempts.
Yeah, for sure. In races, you can decide whether you want to go all out or whether you want to go for consistent strats. But in RTAs, you usually want to go for the fastest strats, even if they are kind of risky, because you can reset. But in a race, resetting pretty much means forfeiting, so that's not an option.
Yeah, right.
It's true.
And they're not using saves in this as well, so if the rare chance that they game overed, they would be pretty much done then, correct?
If you game over without having a memory card in, you are getting respawned at the intro of this game, which means you just lost all your progress at once. And you pretty much have to forfeit because you're gonna get last anyway, so... But I believe if any of our participants gets to the point where they're gonna run out of lives, they will either plug in a memory card to save, or they will leave the mission and collect some lives to try again. I don't think anyone is going to continue on in the secret with 0 lives, for example.
I see.
Well, at least that's what I assume. I mean, it could be that they're going to go out with all they've got, even if they have 0 lives. Let's hope it doesn't get to that point.
So, the damage boost for this stage is really important, right? Where you damage boost by getting hit by the wind.
Normally, you're supposed to go below the stage and then work your way up to a place where you're safe from the goop. But what speedrunners do is they use the gust of wind to get damaged, and then they use the damage invincibility to just roll into the goop, and then use the convenient railings and crates to go and clean the major, which is it's kind of funny how that works out. Like, they didn't have to put those crates and railings there, but it makes our life easier, so...
Because normally if you get hit by the lava, it does that, like, Mario on lava thing where he flies into the air and you can't...
Yeah, it's
can't
not
really...
like in SM64 where you fly into, like, way into the air. Like, Mario is pretty much going to be unable to move. He's only going to be able to move in, like, one direction, like, one step at a time, and you're probably going to die. In very rare moments you can salvage the situation, but that usually doesn't happen, unfortunately.
Well, it seems like everyone's hit it so far, so...
So here I think Samraman had a little bit of trouble with the big chain jump, which usually doesn't happen, so that's just some racing luck right there. But he's still in the lead, of course.
Pyroshade and Delzig are like neck and neck right now as well.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
Seconds each other.
Pyroshade actually, judging from the level preview, Pyroshade is getting the better RNG for this, because the chain jump can go into 3 different patterns, and it doesn't matter that much, like the difference is only like 5 seconds, I'd say. But if Pyroshade plays his cards right, he's going to pull ahead of Stealthig, so that's something to mention.
It looked like Samu had a little bit of a mess up on Pinata 4 as well.
So one thing to make sure you notice is that the chomp does move away from you at all points, so you control where he's going.
That's right. He basically never goes into the direction that you go, so that's how you can manipulate him to go to the hot spring to cool him down. Magically, it cools him down even though it's a hot spring.
It makes him feel good, you know. You get that hot tub experience. You just have a much better day.
And
Samu just nailed the Yoshi skip
Samraman
too.
got the Yoshi skip, which is very important. If his competitors miss that, he will pull even more ahead. And
yeah, because you'll lose like 30 seconds to a minute for missing that.
And as we saw before the race, there is the chance of getting the early cycle in this race. It's a very low chance, but if someone gets it, he or she will really pull ahead.
I'm gonna be honest, what I really want to see here is a Chuckster just hurl someone off the edge.
Unfortunately, Samraman did not get the early cycle, so he's not going to extend his lead to a ridiculous amount, which I guess is okay.
I've got a few donation comments. Let me know when there's a good time to read some.
Yeah, let's just see how these people do with the Yoshi skip, and then you can go ahead and read.
Alright, sounds good.
So... Oh, Pyroshade just narrowly nailed that. And Stealthig missed it! Ah, what a bother.
No!
This is changing everything. This is how Sunshine races go, guys.
Throw
it's
me the
very
pond
intense.
champ.
So he's got to do
chance
that
for
whole
Pyro.
section again. Wow.
Oh man. This is actually Tofel's chance to pull ahead of Stealthig.
That is correct.
And let's see, no, Pyroshade is not getting the early cycle. I don't think he was going for it either. I think he realized he couldn't get it based on the beginning RNG, so yeah. It may be that no one gets the early cycle, which is, you know, pretty even. I mean, it's kind of unfair if you get it, you know, but what can you do?
To my understanding, it's very rare to get it, right?
Yeah, I'd say it's about a 10% chance.
Okay.
Okay, Stealthig got it this time, so that's good.
Tofel's taking his time.
And Tofel got it though, so he's basically...
Now Tofel and Stealthig are tied.
Yeah.
It's
going to come down to the Chuckster luck.
It's amazing to see, because you see Samu get it, like, within like seconds. He does it so
Oh
smoothly.
yeah, well
and
he's
some-
very optimized at this game, it's true.
It's one of those cases where you see the best person playing, and it's just you sometimes don't get a scope of how difficult some of the tricks are.
Yeah, you really have to try this out for yourself to understand how difficult it is. And as far as I can see, no one is getting early cycle, so sadly we don't have a hype moment. That would have been really cool, but what can you do?
Alright. Now
Oh
that
yeah,
we've
now
got-
you can read those donations. Oh my goodness, Samraman got a 2-7 on Pianta 6. That is almost the optimal time. That is amazing. Let's get some Francasies in here.
Hype. Wow.
Oh man. I'm
Is
sorry,
it even possible
but
to get a 2-8?
2-8
Oh,
is
man.
possible, but it's near perfection, I'd say. A 2-7 in a race is mind-blowing.
I see. Guys, put your guesses for who's gonna get what after that. Is Stelzig gonna get the 207 too? Can people keep up? Samurai's really setting the pace.
Mm-hmm, that's true.
Sorry, go ahead with the donations, Pine.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
it's fine. No, if anything hype happens, just stop me, please. I've got a $20 donation here from, let me get this real quick, Ian. And Ian actually tweeted me his response. He said, couldn't figure out how to comment, so I'll ask here, is there a preferred console setup for the speedrun? Hashtag showcase race. You want to answer that quick, Ian? Or, I mean, wow, hidden power? Just as far as preferred.
Console setup. What does he mean by that?
I think they've been tossing around like the black Wii a little bit and whatnot.
Oh, as far as I know, the black Wii doesn't affect anything. It just matters whether you play on a GameCube or a Wii. Period.
Oh wow.
And in any percent, the Wii, we don't know how much time it saves, but it does load the disc faster. And this game has a lot of loading time, so it actually makes a difference. I'd say the difference in any percent is about 20 seconds, maybe. So if you don't go for, like, a super tight time, you can play on whatever you want. But if you go for, like, record attempts, then you have to play on the Wii, pretty much.
That makes sense.
Yeah, which kind of sucks, but I mean, most people nowadays have a Wii, you know, so...
Alright, then we got a few more. I'll run these through real quick. I got a $10 donation from Dylan. It says, and there's no donation comment. No, that isn't what the donation comment says. That's what the hell is his comment? I've got a $25 donation from Blue Six. He says, let's get them Twitch bucks rolling. Raise your dongers, everybody. Uh-oh. Also, I wish you would have made your emote prefix FAQ. Alright. Best wishes, you Blue Six. Then we have another $15 donation. Write your message here from Susan. Thank you, Susan, for that $15 donation. So that was a total of $45, $60, $70 you want to add to the tracker.
Wow.
Wow, very generous, thank you
Blowing
guys.
it up.
$70.
$70 more
Yep.
for a total of $104.89.
Yeah, that should be right.
Wow. I'm amazed. So another thing to notice that Stelzig on the same mission that I freaked out on actually got a 2-5, which is almost Samraman level. So Stelzig is definitely concentrated right now, and he's trying to catch up.
So we've got Samu in first place. And then
That's right.
Has Stelza retaken second place back then?
Nope, Pyro's still
Pirate
second.
Shade is in second place. Pirate
Okay.
Shade is in second place. Although I don't know about Paper. You know Paper Ario. Oh, guys, this is hype. Stelzig is going for the cutscene skip. He is going in. So basically, what he's going for is a frame-perfect trick. You have to die on the same frame as you enter. I mean, you trigger the cutscene, and if he gets it quick, he can save like up to 10 seconds. So that's not even that much. Let's see if he got it. Let's see if he got it. Oh man.
Please, Stelzig.
No!
Oh.
Ah. Damn, he went all in and...
Too bad.
That's such a depressing message. You do something, you get a too bad. It's not even like, nice
yeah,
try.
dude, that's just dropping it in. He's going for it again, though. Now he doesn't care anymore. Now he just wants to get this skip.
Stelzig's a winner in my heart.
Stelzig... Just the fact that he went for the glitch in Gelato Beach 1 makes him a winner in my book. That was already amazing. Let's see if he got it the second time. Damn it. It looks like he didn't. That's so unfortunate. I think Stelzig right now just has the mentality either he gets first place or it doesn't matter what happens to him. So that's why he's going all out right now. That's
I
my
agree,
prediction.
yeah. That's why he wanted it in the first place.
Yeah. And I'm sorry that we're kind of getting distracted from the other people, but this is a very uncommon sight in a race. Especially like a showcase race to just go for it, so... Well,
okay, so he was apparently practicing.
well,
this
it
before
is
the
a
race started.
frame perfect trick, so sometimes practice doesn't. Oh, he got it the
got
third
it.
time. Amazing, Stelzig. I think that warrants some one hands in the chat right now. That is definitely worth it for some one hands, man. Even if it's only third try,
It's a moral
getting it at
victory.
all in a race is impressive in my opinion.
And you know what? What's really interesting here is Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought somehow he ended up at the same time as Pyroshade, but they're a different start.
It's true, yeah.
I got so focused on Stelzig, my tunnel vision took over.
It looks like Samraman is really just playing up to his full potential. I haven't really seen him do any major mistakes yet, and that's the reason why he's so far ahead the competition right now. Like, he's just one shine ahead of Pyroshade right now.
Yeah.
This is also a very intense shine, like what Samraman is up right now. So, let's see how that goes. He usually performs very well on this one, and he does again, so that's going to be hard to catch up. Like, if he doesn't make any mistakes, then how can his competitors catch up, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
And the thing about Samurai Man is it's not just like he's really good at Super Mario Sunshine. He's got a really good time in Twilight Princess and some other games
Yes.
as well. He's not just a specialist. He's very good at speedrunning multiple games.
Yeah, I'd say Samraman just kind of got talent for speedrunning because he gets way too good at games way too quickly. Like, it's just amazing what this guy does, to be honest.
By the way, 1,550 viewers right now. So shout outs to everybody showing up today. That's really awesome.
User's hype.
I wonder if Samraman is going to go for the Pro Strat in the next episode. Basically, in the next episode, you have to get rid of 5 Yoshi imitators, and you can defeat them all in one go, but it's very tight. Usually what people do is they defeat 3 at once, and then they defeat the other 2, because defeating 5 at the first time is just too difficult. So let's see how that goes. If he gets this trick, then he will increase his lead even more, which is insane. Yes, it looks like he's going for it. All eyes on Samraman's stream right now. Okay. This could be close. He got it! Oh! Wow,
Wow.
Samraman, amazing! Not giving the competition any room for improvement here. Just beasting it, man. That is... wow. It is indeed amazing.
Samurai Man's just showing off now.
showing off his skill, I guess.
Yeah.
Meanwhile... I don't know how it happened. Oh, well, I guess it makes sense. Toffel is still ahead of Stelzig, because Stelzig just failed the cutscene skip twice.
That is correct.
But I wonder if Stelzig is going to catch up, because his BB is a little bit better than Toffel's.
Now, you know, one thing that we have to keep in mind, Paper Ario is apparently doing pretty well himself, where he was when we last checked. He could actually be second right now. It's a possibility.
Yeah. Paper is also a very good player, so I wouldn't be surprised if he plays up to his potential, then he can actually be getting second place. It's completely possible. Just not first, because Samraman is beasting it right now.
I'm getting a lot of confirmation from the chat that he is in second place.
Yeah.
So Paper Ario.
Yeah, if he
having a good
was,
run.
then it'd be kind of worth putting up his stream.
It might
See
not
what
be
we can-
possible, but
I'm gonna talk to
Keep
Rainbow
tabs
and behind
on
the
it.
scenes and see what we can do.
open up another tab with him at least. So is there another big sprite coming up where people might lose or gain time?
Yes, episode 6 of this stage involves two difficult things like, well, not difficult, but notable things. Like, one, you have to deliver a fruit to Yoshi, and the fruit he wants is random. And if he wants a coconut, you're going to lose like 10 seconds instantly, because the coconut is way out of reach. If you get any other fruit, then it's fine. And then you have to walk to Yoshi into a secret level, which, of course, it being a secret level is very scary for the racers.
I see.
So, and that's where Samurai is heading right now. So,
So if Yoshi likes pina coladas, it's a problem.
that is a problem, man. Optimally, you want to get the papaya, because that is where the tree is, and Yoshi is near the tree. So, yeah, depending on what fruit people get, they can catch up a little bit or lose time, depends on what happens. But it's not too much. Even if you get the worst fruit, it should only be about 10 seconds, which is still a lot, but, you know, it's not the world. It looks like Samurai got the banana, which is tied for the second best fruit. Like,
Okay.
it's either second or third best fruit. It depends on your viewpoint. Some people argue that pineapple is the second best, some people argue it's banana, you know. It's very close. It depends on how you move, basically.
I'm gonna say it right now, you can't really beat a ham and pineapple pizza. Pineapple's definitely number one on my list. You guys can talk about whatever other fruits you want, but
I
really
think,
no
I think
competition.
Toefl is really stepping up his game. He got the very good strat for Pina Park 5. Like I said, he might just surprise us all.
I want to sneak in some real quick donations in here. We've got a $10 donation
Alright.
from Scott with no comment, so thank you for that, Scott. And then another $4.20 donation from Cameron, who says, "I am 12, and what is this? What is this?" So add $14.20 to the donation tracker if you could, Rainbow.
So Samurai made it safely through the secret, and it's still too early to say that this race is pretty much over for first place, but Samurai is doing a very good job. So if he keeps up this pace, it will be nigh on impossible beating him, I have to say.
yeah, I mean that's one of the really interesting things about a speedrun race. Like you actually literally can't catch up if someone makes no mistakes.
It's true.
But that's kind of the nature of it in any speedrun.
But what's also interesting in a race is that if you are kind of inconsistent, like if you're capable of a really good time but you tend to be inconsistent,
That's
then
right.
you won't perform as well in a race as a person who gets worse times than you but is consistent. So that's also interesting to see in a race.
That is 100% correct. And there's a lot of different ways to do some of the strats where maybe a
Yes.
time is just a little bit slower, but it's more consistent. And that would make the difference between something you do in a world record and something you do in a race. And knowing the different strats is really important.
That's right. So Samurai is finished with Pina Park right now, and he will be heading to Rico Harbor, which is the first stage that doesn't contain any random elements, so woohoo for that.
Yeah, I can definitely get behind that.
Yeah, because, I mean, the whole stream I've basically just been saying that this involves RNG and this involves RNG, and I mean, this game, it does involve a little bit too much RNG, but it's not so bad as I make it sound, you know?
I think it's just enough RNG for it to be exciting. And, you know, if you're going for world records, literally, yeah, it's going to be a problem. But
Yeah.
it does add a bit of charm to the game in some regards.
Yeah,
And
it makes races interesting.
I want to add an update on Paper Oreo. Apparently it fell on the secret, so
No, on Pina 6,
yeah.
that's going to be a problem.
So I think Pyro actually took the lead ahead of Paper Oreo, to my understanding, at this point.
It does look like Pyroshade is finishing Pina Park, as is Stelzig. Wait, is he? Stelzig is slowly catching up, I think, but he's still kinda struggling. I think Stelzig has been playing very well, but he just lost so much time due to the failed cutscene skips that you don't notice that he's catching up. I think.
Yeah. Now, he seems to be playing really well. It's just, you know,
Yes, he is.
He lost the time early. And
Yeah,
then
the
he
failed
wanted to bring
cutscene
it back.
skips. The failed cutscene skips, like, I don't know how much time it lost him, but I'd say like a minute, which is that might actually be too optimistic, but
Yeah, it could be more than that.
oh, and just to put salt into the wound, he got the worst fruit on Pina 6. Oh, Stelzig, luck is not with you today. What are we going to do with him? Well, I hope Stelzig can still really impress us in this race. Well, he already has, though. Like, going for the cutscene skips at all in a race, like,
I appreciate it.
that deserves huge respect, in my opinion.
Brass balls. No fear.
So our top 4 players are kind of making their way to Rico Harbor, and because these Rico Harbor shines are so execution intensive, it's going to be really interesting who's going to be ahead and behind after this stage.
So, I think Paper Ario is actually still a second ahead of Pyroshade, if I read the chat correctly.
A second?
Yeah, so they're
Well,
they're
a
neck and
second
neck.
is pretty negligible, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paper seems to be doing well, nice.
So, on the blooper race, is there some kind of cut that you can use there to save some time by
Yes.
going off the track?
You can jump on the... Well...
Yeah, Samurai Man just did it.
Yeah, how would you call that? Like, on the pavement?
The barrier kind of thing.
Yeah, you can jump on that, and the thing is there is an invisible trigger that you have to hit or else the timer will not stop even if you cross the finish line. You basically have to hug the wall when you go and perform the skip. And but it's not too difficult and it saves a lot of time, so everyone goes for it pretty much.
I see.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting skip, although most people at this point know about it. And the thing about the bloopers is they all have the same max speed, if you're wondering, so the purple blooper is like the fastest at the beginning, but if you tilt the control stick forward, it doesn't matter. So what people choose is they choose the green blooper, because he has the same speed as everyone else, and he also has the best handling. And there you go. That's why they choose the green blooper.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's the best of both worlds.
I actually had no idea there were differences in the colors.
It just most people seem to be kind of confused why people pick the green one. Let's see. Samraman is about to enter the Rico Tower, which is another secret. And as we all know, secret stages are dangerous, so let's see how this goes. It looks very impressive when it's done correctly, though. So, you may want to check it out.
So is this secret risky? Or
Yes.
is it... Okay.
It's a pretty risky secret because if you go too slowly, you won't be able to make the cycle in the middle,
Oh, I see.
and you're gonna lose a lot of time. And even if you do make the cycle, if you just don't move as smoothly as you should, you
Oh my
will
God.
die. And Saruman just, well,
My
he did the
heart.
secret perfectly, so competitors can't catch up on that shine, you know.
God.
Well, Saruman is just going balls out on every single shine. He wants like a casual 131, which is an insane time for everyone who doesn't know. I do believe Saruman has hardly made any mistakes, although, of course, because I have to concentrate on 4 streams, it's I probably missed some mistakes, but he does do a very good job right now.
So,
Oh.
an update from Stelzig. Stelzig
Yeah.
has just confirmed that he's going to be doing all the strats. So, if you want all the YOLO,
Yes,
Should be the upper
Stelzig is
right.
going for it. Amazing. And also Samurai is going for a kind of unusual strat in Rico 5 because usually what you do is you go into the sewers and then you make your way to the blooper. But what he did is he bounced off like a steering wheel and by
Oh my
doing
God.
that he made the blooper unable to move.
interesting.
So, I think Tofu just confused the shines. He went for Rico Tower even though it was episode 3, so
Oh,
that's going to cost
no.
him some time. Yeah,
Tofu.
that is an
You
unfortunate time
fool!
loss.
What have you done?
Oh my
It's
gosh.
sometimes your brain just kind of doesn't function
Yeah.
when it should.
Well, that's the problem. You enter every stage the same way, right? So then you have to juggle
Yeah.
the different
Yeah,
actual routes.
it's true. And Stelzig went for a very nice camera changing strat. That's actually something he did differently because Samraman surfed into the episode 2, but Stelzig angle changed into it, and that looked very impressive if anyone caught that. So Stelzig is definitely going for all the strats right now, it's confirmed.
We have visual confirmation. the
Oh yeah,
strats.
Black Yoshi. Does anyone know where Black Yoshi is?
We have confirmation that he's neck and neck with Tofu after Tofu's stage blunder.
Just a minute ago, Fino gave the update. It was Samu, then Pyro, then Paper, then Toful, then Black, then Stelzig. Those were the 6.
Alright, thanks Fino.
Dude, this secret is hurting my brain.
You mean the Rico
It's
Tower?
just- yeah, so
Yes.
crazy.
Uh-huh.
It
It
looks
looks
so
like
many-
you're gonna die
Yeah, exactly.
every time.
Looks like you could just like slip off at any moment just by one miss input.
Yeah, nice, Tofu. He also nailed it.
God, it just looks like you're gonna die.
It does look insane, but well, that's Super Mario Sunshine speedrunning for you.
yeah.
Sanraman's still going strong. He's about to finish Rico Haba, which yeah, he's in a very good position right now.
I like his blooper prophecy. He got a 131 on the blooper. So he's actually
Subliminal message.
subliminally confirming that he is going to get a 131.
That would be an insane time for a race for sure.
The meta is crazy right now.
It's interesting to see how everybody right now is on a different shine in Rico Haba. So the differences in performance right now really come to shine at this point in time. But if you thought the Rico Tower was risky, then you're in for a heart attack if you watch Samraman's stream. Because Samraman is going to return to Bianco Hills now because, well, he has to finish that stage just like any other, and now is the perfect time to do it. And the next thing on the agenda is another secret stage, and it's like the most scary secret in the game. It's not the hardest, but it's basically the secret where you can lose the most time if you fail.
I
So
see.
let's see.
So, Pi, just a quick question. If I wanted to be entered to win a $10 game, what would I have to do?
Oh, thank you for asking. To keep spreading the hype around, we've got a little tweet here. While Samu's doing this, bring it up real quick. If you retweet this tweet that I'm about to post in the chat, you'll be entered to win a $10 Steam game just by retweeting it. It's very simple. Just go there, retweet it, and you'll be good to go.
Cool. So, is Samurai Man also the secret at this point? Oh yeah, he's entering it right now.
Yeah,
Got it.
he is going for the wall kick, which he has gotten. Very nice. What you can do is ride the cube, but it's slower than just going for the wall kick like he demonstrated. And yeah.
Oh
But-
my god.
But now, it's not over yet. the top part is if you fall down the top part, you lose like almost a minute. So yeah, here it is. Looks good to me. You got it. Nice.
Wow.
Samu is
Samurai-man
amazing.
just not even caring right now. No safe strats. Keeping it real, man.
I really appreciate that, because at this point he could just keep it safe and basically guarantee that he would stay in the lead.
No,
but-
he's going to extend his lead.
Complete domination.
No fear.
Oh, yes.
I mean, at this point, does Samu have a chance at the world record, or has it pretty much been forfeited?
No,
I think the world record's ridiculous for this category.
Yeah, his PB got the early cycle, and if you want to sub the 130, you pretty much have to get the early cycle, sadly. So just because of that luck-related trick, he can already not get WR,
That
unfortunately.
makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like you would be surprised how optimized his run is actually. Like it does contain a couple of minor mistakes, but no major mistakes pretty much.
Right.
So it's pretty insane.
Alright, we got an update from Fino. It looks like Paper Ario is back in second place.
Okay.
Oh, that is strong. And Pyroshade is trying his luck in the Dirty Lake secret right now. So if you want to see that secret again, because it looked so impressive, which it does, then there you go.
You get that either elation or heartbreak from hitting or missing that clutch wall kick. Is it as hard as it looks?
Yes.
Because it looks very difficult.
Yeah, and this is where you can see, like when I said at the beginning Pyroshade had a unique playing style, his beginning looked completely different from Samurai-man's if you paid attention, but he still
Yeah, that's
made
right.
it over there nonetheless. And I'm kind of wondering how he's going to tackle the top part, but I don't think he can really improvise that much. Let's see. Yeah, he's pretty much tackling it like Samurai-man. Alright, Pyroshade made it, so that's amazing. If anyone dies here, it's going to be a big mess. Meanwhile, Samurai-man is fighting against the Manta, and the Manta fight can be a huge time loss, because it's just a very difficult shine to optimize. You kinda have to get lucky with how the little, Manta, like, pieces move.
Right.
And if you don't get lucky, you can even get comboed. Like, you can just get bounced back from Manta to Manta, and it's gonna lose a lot of time.
Yeah. Super Mario Sunshine players are up all night to get lucky on this split.
Mm-hmm. Although Samurai-man seems to be doing a good job, even if he got hit once, that's not a big of a deal. So Pyroshade is finishing Bianco Hills, and I don't know. I think Pyroshade is looking pretty good right now. I wanted for Pyroshade to deliver, and currently he does, so that's very good.
Yeah, he's been very impressive.
Mm-hmm. I think his playing style is really helping him out in this race. Alright. Serena Beach is also a stage where we're going to have some interesting moments on at least one shine, which is the King Boo.
Yeah, that's
That's
another
gonna be
case of
very
RNG.
interesting. Because players that were ahead can magically be behind just because of King Boo. And if you watch Stealthic's stream, he doesn't change his angle. He
Yeah, I
uses
noticed that.
he uses his camera a lot less than other players. But if you just think about it, as long as you nail the jumps, you don't have to adjust the camera. It's just for convenience,
And Stelzig's angle there makes it look even more tri-hexy.
Mm-hmm. But I think Stealthic is used to it by this point.
Yeah, right.
And
So,
it doesn't seem like he's not failing this secret, so that's good for him. Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to say?
On King Boo, they want the chili peppers, right? And anything else is terrible?
Yeah, they want him to they want King Boo to roll fruits,
Yeah, right.
but he can only produce fruits on certain cycles. So just because just because you don't get fruits doesn't mean you're losing time. And oh,
I see.
Samurai Man is getting knocked down by the king, not by the king boo, but just by the boo. The entrance to this secret is just not kind to speedrunners. He lost a little bit of time there, but I assume other participants are also going to have problems, so it's not that big of a deal. And he still has a huge lead, so
That's right.
Samurai Man is not about to like get second just because of that one mistake.
He's certainly made less mistakes than everyone
Mhm.
else.
I'm kind of interested in what strat he's going for. Okay, he's actually going to kind of play it more safely than he usually does. Because on the sandblocks you can go for a risky spin jump dive, but he decided not to go for it. I
That's
think Stealthy
probably a
is
good
going
idea.
to go for it though, so we should watch out for that. and possibly Pyroshade.
And just
So... okay.
Just
Yeah,
jump
go
in
ahead.
real quick. Just a quick reminder. Remember, we are taking donations. The prize pool will be divided by the forerunners and the guest commentator. So feel free to click that link that the mods are posting in the chat to get a donation. Make sure to leave a comment, and we'll read it on stream. All right, keep going.
That's right. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got two players at the Manta Shine, Toful and Pyroshade. Stelzig is about to enter Serena Beach as well. I think based on what's going to happen in this stage, there are going to be some position changes. Just the feeling I have. Because Serena Beach is a very inconsistent stage for speedrunners just because of its shines.
Right.
Even
There's
Samurai
never-
Man has trouble sometimes in Serena Beach, just because it can be very unforgiving. So if you look at Samurai Man's stream right now, he's going for the clip that we showed before the race, the banana split. Let's see if he gets hit first try, and he does!
Ice cream for everyone.
Don't you just hunger for banana splits right now?
Dude, I would kill for a banana spit.
Banana spit.
I meant split.
Very nice.
Take it back.
Toful just said he got a very good Manta, and getting a good Manta is saving a lot of time. So maybe Toful can pull ahead in this world if he keeps up the pace. I wouldn't put it past him. Pyroshade and Toful are going to enter the first secret of Serena Beach, and it's going to be interesting if any one of them goes for the balls out strat on the sandblocks. Pyroshade might, I don't know about... Actually Toful might as well, to be honest. So Pyroshade got the perfect entry for the secret, which Samurai Man kind of failed. But the boos are very, very mean to you, so... sometimes you just cannot help but get hit, sadly.
Are they, is their movement a little bit RNG based?
I want to say they're not RNG, but
Okay.
they're sometimes like in a place where you just cannot do anything, so I don't know. I don't think they're RNG.
Interesting.
It's probably just going ever so slowly, and the boo getting out of cycle, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And if you watch Pyroshade, he did go for a spin jump dive strat, which is very impressive at this point, because he can also easily die doing that. And oh my god, Pyroshade, did you see that? That was very risky as well.
Yeah.
Pyroshade is going in. He just barely grabbed the ledge of the sandblocks at the end. Very impressive.
Scaring me. These kids have ambition.
Meanwhile, Samurai Man also kinda destroyed the casino secret.
Yeah, I did. The overlap is ridiculous right now. Everyone's doing impressive things.
Mm-hmm. It's
I
hard
need
to
more
keep
eyes.
track. Yeah. Okay, Samurai Man stream. It froze for me for like a second, but it's okay. Oh, bad luck, Stelzig. That's no good. The boos also trolled him. Well, if we do have any Worcester subscribers, this is the time to spam RNG because Samurai Man is fighting King Boo right now. And let's see, if he gets the perfect luck, then that's just going to make it even harder for his opponents. So Yeah. Okay. First cycle is fruits.
In the meantime, Pyro just nailed the banana split.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. So, after you get fruits on King Boo, the next thing he rolls is never fruit. It's impossible to get it, so you don't lose time if you get like a question mark here. But what you do want to do is you want to go under King Boo when he spits out the enemies, because if you're trying to make him go down before that, he will never give you fruits. That's just how he works. I guess they didn't want you to just make him go down when you can't expect fruit, you know?
Interesting.
So, yeah, Saruman is getting perfect luck so far. So, if anyone hoped they could gain time on King Boo, it doesn't look like it so far. Pyroshade in the Xeno secret, and he nailed the start. He's presumably going to nail the ending as well. The start is really the most difficult, because you really want to get that early cube cycle, otherwise you have to wait for like 10 seconds. And Saruman's RNG? Perfect.
Wow.
Well, RNG is with him this run.
Breaking news on the showcase race, Samurai Man figures out how to control random number generator.
Yeah. Well, the 131 is strong in Samurai Man's run right now. King Boo approves of the 131. So for he got an extra, did he? I was watching his stream. No, I'm pretty sure that he did not get an extra cycle. Well, even if he got one, that didn't cost him that much time. So, what's going to happen for Samurai Man is that this is the shine that is harder on Japanese. No one is playing on Japanese, I believe, just so that they're able to compare routes. But you won't believe how finicky the game is here on Japanese. It's really a pain. Only a couple of people can really perform well here, and I'm not one of them.
So what changes?
The game not only does the game want you to clean more goop on Japanese, but there's also invisible goop on the Japanese version.
Oh no.
Sometimes there is goop that you cannot see, but the game still registers as goop. So it looks like everything is clean, but there's just invisible.
Oh god.
Oh my god, it's so bad. You have to truly adapt to these conditions if you play on the Japanese version, that's for sure.
You have to see the invisible.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to spray even though you don't even see anything, just to get these spots that you might have missed. It's just the guessing game. It's really bad.
We also got a $10 donation. I think it's already been updated by Rainbowism, but we did get a $10 donation from Alexander. So thank you for that $10 donation. And it brings the total to $129.09. So thank you to everyone who donated so far. And shoutouts to 1,800 viewers, by the way.
Really? 1,800? Wow. Impressive.
And if the mods want to go ahead and just start posting the Twitch accounts of the 4 racers that we have on here, and as well as Paper Ario and Black Yoshi, who are in it as well, make sure you guys give these guys a follow, because they're the ones providing the entertainment, and they definitely deserve a follow from all this hard work.
That's right. Did anyone catch the luck Tofu and Pyroshade got on King Boo? I was kind of distracted by other streams.
I was as well.
Well, that's alright. Because this
I'm sure
is...
the chat can bring us up to speed on that in a moment.
Yeah, if the chat has any idea about the luck for Pyroshade and Tofu. But this race is still not over. There is one world left, which is Noki Bay. And Noki Bay has a lot of very complex execution to it, so everything is still open.
It seems like Pyroshade's luck is just a hair better than Tofu's.
So they're not really getting perfect luck, that's a shame.
What do you think the time differences are right now between the runners? If you had to, like, try to pinpoint it.
Samurai is multiple minutes ahead of second place, for sure. And the difference between second, third, and fourth place is not much. It's less than a minute, I'd say. Although Stealthig might be like a minute ahead, a minute behind Pyroshade, but nothing more than that. That can still change.
You know,
I
that's
think
something
Yeah,
to
go
mention
ahead.
is that Stelzig was like down and out, right? But he's actually on the same sprites now.
Yes, I think Stealthig. Well, King Boo is a long shine, so being on the same shine sprite doesn't really mean anything. But I think Stealthig is catching up. It's true. I don't really want Stealthig to get a bad position just because he went balls out on the cutscene skips. I hope he can kinda salvage it.
And update from TOEFL, he did get perfect luck. That RNG for
Oh,
the
that
King
is
Boo.
nice. Okay, considering second, third, and fourth place are kind of doing the same, if you want to look at Samurai stream, what he's going to do is he's going to go for a glitch. Normally, you're supposed to fight Gooper Blooper again for a reason that I don't know, because you already fought him twice, but okay. What he's going to do is he's going to go to the spring, and he's going to use the spring to clip out of bounds and straight to the shine, because the shine is out in the open, and that's just going to completely skip this episode. So that's also something we could have shown before the race, but I thought the banana split was cooler just because of its name already, so...
Yeah.
But there you go. That is
Everybody
the
loves
episode
ice
pretty
cream.
much skipped. And
Wow.
everyone is going to go for that clip because it is pretty easy. Although you can die falling out of bounds if you don't play your cards right, so that's scary sometimes. Alright, Pyroshade is wrapping up Serena Beach. I wonder if he's in second place, because I wonder about Paper, how he's
Yeah,
doing.
it's probably hammer paper.
Maybe I should just open Paper stream myself. I mean, there you go. Someone said Paper is second. Let's see. Oh yes,
Just
it's
to
true.
give,
Paper is second right now. Very nice Paper. Wow.
what we're gonna do is as soon as Samu is done, 'cause it looks like he's gonna finish a couple minutes ahead of everybody else, we're gonna swap out Samu and we're gonna put in Paper Ario. So we should get to see the ending for second place.
Cool.
Paper Ario getting
Yes.
on there. So just an update for that.
Yes, although it's still anybody's game, even for Samurai Man, because there are a couple of shines still ahead, 2 shines, that if they go wrong, you can lose multiple minutes. Hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, the nature of races is very swinging. Anything could still happen. It's less likely to happen because it's Samurai Man, but it
Yeah,
still
you
could.
never know. Alright, Samurai Man is going to fight the eel now, and the eel is the most important boss to be good at in a speedrun, because if you don't know how to fight him, you are straight out going to lose minutes over a person who does know. And that's not the case for like any other boss. So basically what you want to do is the eel can, if you don't fight him properly, the eel can go down. He kind of can just mess around, and then you're gonna lose time. But if you spray his teeth in a specific way, you can clean his entire mouth in just one cycle, which is what he's going for.
And is
There's
that difficult, or is that something
Yes,
you could...
that is pretty difficult. You definitely have to put a lot of practice into mastering that.
Okay.
And you also kinda cannot just ignore like learning it, even if it's difficult, because it does save minutes. So, yeah.
Minutes, okay.
Minutes, because this fight, if you don't do it correctly, is just way longer than if you're doing it the good way. That's just how it is.
Yeah, that is definitely non-negligible.
No, not at all. Let's see if Samurai gets a specific trick. Which I'm going to find out if he gets it. Okay, okay. Wow, okay, he got it. Basically, if you clean the final tooth of the eel, what he's going to do is... Well, normally you're supposed to watch a cutscene of the eel just kinda like doing stuff.
Oh wow.
If you clean the eel's final tooth when Mario is blinking because you got damaged, you can skip the cutscene. And the reason
wow.
why that is faster is because if you watch the cutscene, you're going to have to sink down for the shine, but if you skip the cutscene, you can just keep being on the ocean floor and then just collect the shine instantly. And that's what he got. And the reason why that's so impressive in his case is normally what people do, they get damaged by the teeth on purpose so that they can perform the skip. But what Samurai did is he timed it so that he would lose air as he is going to clean the final tooth. So yeah, that is very impressive. He developed his own strat for that.
And I'm gonna guess you don't take hit stun for that, so it's faster than getting hit by the tooth, right?
It is, yeah.
Wow.
It also allows for a couple of different possibilities, so... yeah. At this point there is only one thing that can happen to Samurai which could lower his rank, but... I don't think that's gonna happen. So right now this is kind of the calm before the storm, because there is a secret coming up, the final secret of this game. And it's, coincidentally, the hardest secret in the game. Yeah, it's at the ending and it's the hardest secret. That's really cool.
That sounds like Super Mario Sunshine.
But if he does it correctly, there will be Craigasms in the chat, I can guarantee. Alright, Pyroshade about to fight the eel, and Paper is fighting the eel right now, so these guys are pretty close. Paper seems to be doing a good job at the eel. Pyroshade still has to kind of sink down, but I think it's going to be worth it to watch Samurai stream right in this particular moment, because he's about to enter the secret. And if he gets the execution that he wants on the secret, it's gonna be a good time. So... the shell secret, he will go for the risky strat. I can guarantee it, so here we go.
Oh god. My heart!
Oh yes. See if he gets it. Looking good.
I'm having a heart attack.
Okay. Let's see if he gets this jump. Yeah!
Oh my god.
It's not done yet! Not done yet. Okay, good. Good.
He makes it look so easy.
I'm sorry. That was loud. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. Damn. Saruman died. I'm so heartbroken. He was about to get the perfect secret. Ah, damn it.
Well, how much time does that cost him?
A lot.
I'd say he lost about 40 seconds. The
Can we
thing
get some
is,
salutes in the
he's
chat
so
for...
far ahead, he's still going to probably pull through even with that death. Especially since it's not like his competitors didn't do any mistakes. But, okay, he's on track to get it perfect this time. Second try! Good stuff, good stuff.
Take two.
That was still amazing execution right there.
Yeah, that was so hard.
That was still amazing in my opinion.
He
So,
has literally practiced this secret thousands of times.
yeah, because it is the hardest secret to execute perfectly for sure.
Ironically, he hit all the hard things and just cut one corner a little too tight on the movement.
Yeah, he even tried to correct his movement by angle changing, but it was too late, sadly. That would have been a 6 save too. but are we picnicking?
I'm bringing the watermelon.
Okay. Is Twitch dying right now?
Oh man, yeah, Paper Ariels just went down as well. Yeah,
Everything's dead.
rip Twitch, dude.
Wow.
The multi-picnic. The multi-picnic.
Oh my god.
Refresh everything quick.
Wow.
Can they even hear us right
It's all
now?
over.
No.
No. Oh
It's
my
all over.
god.
I'm eating
Twitch is
so many
killing
ribs.
the hype.
Twitch, not a fan of the showcase race.
I think we might.
It's up.
Are we back?
I think so. Everyone refresh everyone's streams.
Yeah, refresh.
Refresh.
Okay, okay.
There we go. Back. Right.
We made it. We
Okay,
made it.
so while we
finished the
were
Chronicon.
picnicking, Samurai Man is at the final stage of the game and he's gonna finish soon.
Spliced.
Everyone spliced at that moment, right?
All 4 runners splicing to get the win.
We have 4 world records live on the showcase race. Oh my god.
Well, that was something. I thought my internet died or something. Like, that was weird.
Yeah, there was a lot of panic.
Okay, so Samurai Man is doing the boat right now, which is known for its finicky controls. But he's doing pretty well right now.
Steering this thing is like trying to herd kittens. It's like impossible. It just
Yeah,
doesn't go where
he did a
you
very
want.
good job. It's true, the mechanics are... Well, there is a certain logic to the boat, it's just kinda weird.
It's not so bad on any percent. It's really bad on 100% where you have to actually get the blue coins.
Oh yeah.
And that's where things get really painful with that.
Well, Samurai Man, That's weird, I thought he was... Oh, yeah, that's right, because he died on the Shell Secret. He can still get a 132, which is still an insane time. He was about to get a 131 in a race, but then he died at the end of Shell Secret, so that's unfortunate.
The prophecy was not fulfilled.
Yeah, even though King Boo approved the run, the Shell Secret didn't. And it didn't for Tofu either, he died at the very end as well.
Oh
Wow,
god.
that's just
just saw
brutal,
that.
man. That
Oh,
just
dude.
hurts just looking at it, man. Yeah.
You can feel your heart just snap into 2 pieces.
No, I can tell you that Tofu was either trying to do a side flip dive or a spin jump, and it just didn't register, and that's why it looked like he just jumped off, but it didn't. He
By
just
the way,
yeah.
Samurai Man, about to finish. To come in first. He's gonna do it.
There's one more place. Done.
The
There it
132 something. That
Oh, he
is
definitely would have had a 131.
that's pretty insane, man.
So close to the 131.
Well, first place is first place. Very nice, Samurai Man.
Round of applause, Samurai Man. Well done, sir.
I think that
You did
deserves
it.
some Frankers G spam in the chat.
All the Frankers.
I'd say. Oh, Paper is actually on the boat in Corona Mountain.
Where is that? Is that?
Yeah, he's
Paper
gonna
or
get
is that
second
Pyro?
place. I'm
Okay,
pretty
so Pyros is still down.
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of frozen for me.
Pyro's stream is still down. Yep.
Rest in
Damn.
peace, Pyro.
Wow, that is not a good moment for it to go down.
Spliced. He's gonna come in and say, "No, guys, I got a 131. I won. That was mine."
That's weird. Even though Tofu died at the very end of the Shell Secret, he's still ahead of Stelzik. I
Yeah,
wonder
must
if
have been something else that went wrong for Stealth.
Yeah, I wonder. I think something else went wrong for Stelzik as well.
Alright, we replaced Pyro Shade with Paper Aria.
He pretty much has this in the bag. It's gonna be a 134, which is also a very good time. Well, assuming Bowser cooperates, sometimes he just kind of gives you the middle finger.
So some people are saying that Pyro is up on their streams. Maybe if you refresh Pyro and throw him in the upper left, we could have the
That's
tape
weird.
finish.
Yeah, I keep
It's still not
refreshing
showing
him.
up?
It
Okay.
doesn't work for me.
Yeah,
So I
it's
guess
not
it's just
working
not showing
me
for
as
some
well.
people. But open up Pyro's stream and you guys can check it. Apparently it's neck and neck.
I'll be updating everybody in the dot done for the channel.
And that's
Maybe?
it. Paper is finishing right about
Yep.
now, 134.40. Very nice, Paper. Second place.
Well done.
Not even
we-
a featured streamer, and he did it, man.
You know, that's how these work.
Yeah.
Same thing happened in the Soden race. A guy named Zex just came out of nowhere. Races
Yeah, that's
are just
a
so
cool thing.
dynamic.
I wonder what Paper is. I bet he's about to get third place then, if nothing happened while he was down.
Or Pyro Shane. Yeah.
Splice his way into third.
He's got to be sneaky about it, you know. Can't give it away by just beating Samu.
That's right. So I think Tofu and Black Yoshi are close as well.
Yeah, we're going to get a lot of people finishing about this time.
Yeah. Stelzig. Tough break.
He won
Well,
in our
he-
hearts.
He even tried to recover by activating his hover, but it wasn't enough. I feel so bad for Stelzig because, like, you can see that Stelzig has a lot of potential, but it just didn't work out for him this race. Which
I mean, he was using all world record strats basically, and in a race that can be pretty dangerous. But I appreciate the bravery anyway.
Mm-hmm. Wow!
Who's Boom B-Man Rules You 21?
Ooh, I beg your pardon. Is that a participant in this race?
Apparently.
Okay.
Never. Can anyone confirm who this is?
Who is this man?
This is the first time I've heard his name. Did he stream? If he didn't stream,
So?
then there might be controversies now.
Yeah, if he didn't stream, he's disqualified. You have to stream in order for this to work.
Yeah, because this is
Oh.
a very respectable time, and for a random person to just come out with this time is suspicious, sadly.
Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach.
Oh,
I think
Samraman is demanding the proof.
CEO
It's going down.
CEO vouched for him, and 360 is vouching for him too. But
You ever give up?
Mario!
yeah, I mean that is interesting when you get a time that's no video for. I guess Black Yoshi just beat Tofu as well. By the way.
Alright, so right now, if you didn't stream, unfortunately we can't count it. That is in, as far as the rules are concerned, the race. But regarding the one that didn't stream, we were going to have Samu in first, Paperario in second, Pyro in third, and Tofu in fourth place, followed by Black Yoshi in sixth.
Or did Black Yoshi beat Tofu?
It looks... Wait. No, Tofu finished in 5th place and Black Yoshi has 6th place right now.
Okay.
Although, that is of course featuring in our B-Man Rules You prodigy, Kappa.